going on in my life. Y'all know that sometimes there's trouble. Sometimes there's trouble. But fuck it. We here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking all fast lane, no coasting. Still Friday. Hold on, man. I'm like totally unprepared. Everything fell apart at one time. Wait a minute. I'm not even on. Hold on. We're going to get this thing together. We're going to get it together. If it kills me, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Because now I realize I'm totally unprepared. So, I hadn't even thought about this, putting the number up and all of that. I don't care, though. Better late than never. Let me see what we got. Okay. 267-874-1949. I'm gonna have to get at the poll question while we in motion. I'll get at the poll question while we in motion. In the meantime, in between time, let's rhyme. Yeah. Yeah. Friday. Now, I know that I told y'all that we was talking about a certain thing tonight. Well, I had to switch it. Yeah. Hit that like button, y'all. na na. Da na na na. Da na 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 na. Da na na na. Da na na na. Da na na na. Da na 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 na. Da 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 na 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 na. Da 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 na na na. We're gonna switch it. Da na na na. Da na na na. Da na na na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this your daily. It's the daily go get 'em show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it is? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking all fast lane, no coasting, and everything is gonna be all right. We talking about something different than I told you we would talk about tonight. Tonight, I know, Troy, I know y'all that I told y'all I was going to be talking about a certain thing last night, tonight. But circumstances that pissed me off and made me want to switch up everything in my world, in my life that I was doing, made me change it. So instead of talking about whatever happened to your grandmother's devil music, we're going to be talking about the best songs to work to, work out to play to, or whatever. So we're going to talk about songs that motivate you to keep going. You know what I mean? When you feeling lazy, when you feeling tired, those songs that give you a little boost that might make the work day or whatever task that you performing, if it's hard, it makes it a little bit easier and makes the day or the time go by a little faster. You know those long songs on those 12-inch singles used to have back in the day. You know what I mean? Or those songs that were on your tape. I'm talking about songs that are over 5 minutes long. 5 minutes, 7 minutes, maybe 9, 10 minutes long. And when you could just throw them jams on, put your headphones on or turn the speakers up, and yo, let's work, let's work, let's work, let's work, let's work, let's work, bring it, let's work, let's work, let's work, bring. So that's what we're talking about tonight. What you got for me? I'm sorry I'm late. They doing construction on I-95. First of all, I didn't get a chance to leave work early like I normally do. And so things wasn't lining. And I wound up but I was determined not to make this night, not to let it make my night messed up. So I'm going to get this hardware out of the way because we pulling up the rear. We're going to make up the time because y'all know how I do. So it's going to be the same time. We just start late because y'all know how I do. And everything is going to be all right because you know how I do. And everything is going to work out for me and you because you know how I do. And everything is going to work out for the rest of the crew because you know how I do. And everything is going to work out for your parents and you. You know how I do. And everything is going to work out for the hood too because You know how I do. And everything is gonna work out fine and just get high. You know how I do. And everything is going to work out for the birds and the bees because you know how I do. And the animals, some of them up in the trees. Yo, you know how I do. And yo, the show is going to be fire to get. You know how I do. And I want to thank y'all for being patient with the God. I said, you know how I do. I don't like to make mistakes, but I make them every day because you know how I do. I'm not a perfect man, but I work on my shit because you know how I do. And everything is gonna be all right. Yes, it will, cause you know how I do. And y'all push that like button, cause that's how we got. You know how I do. We gonna talk about them sayings, them songs that motivate you. You know how I do. I beat on these drums, get the drummer some. You know how I do. I want to thank y'all for coming through. Hang out for a while, baby. You know how I do. I promise you we going to have some fun and we going to learn some things. You know how I do. You know the time what it is. Yeah, how I go. I said it. You know how I do. I like to see the boys with the girls working it out because you know how I do. And everything is going to work out peaceful and tranquil. You know how I do. And it's about time for me to put the drums away. I said, you know how I do. Hey, yo, thanks for putting up with my shit. Again, I said, you know how I do. I want to thank my neighbor for not pitching a bit. You know how I do. 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 Yeah, you know how I do. I said, you know how I do. I said, you know how I do. All right. So what had happened was, first things was going all right, and then they stopped being all right, and they start acting crazy. And I had to roll with the punches. I had to roll with the punches. I had to, 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 I had to. We're talking about songs that help you get some work done. Where my peoples at? Where are my peoples at that whose mom used to wake them up on a Saturday morning, was not going to let you sleep in or watch Saturday morning cartoons all day, lay around the crib in your drawers and your socks and that dirty ass tank top or them pajamas you was wearing with the feet in them. Remember the pajamas with the feet in them? You know that shit stunk, right? You locked in a damn flannel suit. You in the crib locked in a flannel suit. Well, anyway, your mom would get that ass up and be like, yo, we got to clean up this house. So grab the bucket, put the soap in the water, grab some rags. We get into it. And you're like, damn, man, she messing up my whole Saturday. But she throwing them records. Your mom would throw them sounds on. If you had a nice stereo in the crib, you know what I mean? Them sounds was filling up the whole crib. Well, at least well enough for you to hear. So now you gotta clean the toilet. Clean. You gotta clean the toilet. You gotta wash the tub. I grabbed the comment, baby. I gotta wash the tub. You gotta vacuum them floors, baby. Grab the mop, gotta mop them floors, baby. Yo, the top of the refrigerator is clean now, but it wasn't before. Yeah, give them more. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. All right. So Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Actual facts. So, all right. I think y'all forgiving me by now. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. That's all I ask of you. Please hit the like button. We're gonna have this conversation, man. We're gonna have this conversation. So y'all know how we do. We're gonna talk about how those songs, for all my people who work out, who go to the gym, you know what I mean? You be needing them songs. You be needing them songs. I'm talking to my chicks doing them spinning classes. Spinning is, being on the bike. You know what I mean? You doing some cardio. You gonna do some cardio. You need some good long songs that you can get locked into so you don't be concentrating on your breathing, that you laboring. Because when you haven't done no cardio in a long time, 5 minutes seems like a lifetime, baby. 5 minutes make you feel like, yo, there's no huddle. There's no huddle offense. Yo, we need a timeout. Yo, T.O., we need time to get set up. So y'all know how it be. Hold on, man. Speaking of which, y'all got me working extra hard tonight. So I got to grab my fan. The air is on. And everybody was saying, well, we're going to have an early winter this year. Fall is coming fast. And the kids done went back to school. And it's going to be an early fall. I'm telling you, my birthday is in August. I know how August acts. It always gets cool at the end of August and everybody be bitching like, hey, summer's gone. Summertime and the living is easy. The fish are jumping. Porgy and Bess, your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. All right, let's go, man. All right. So I didn't have a chance to put up a hold on. I'm going too fast. I mean, take off my gotta put my clothes on, baby. I'm over here. Forgot my uniform. This is the Daily Go Get'emism show. I gotta rock my bones. Cow bones. I rock the cow bones. I rock the cow bones. Now, last night we did good with the Tibetan Buddhism. The Tibetan Buddhism beads, because we had to ward off evil trolling spirits last night. But no, y'all won't get the skull bones tonight. No skull bones tonight. You will be back in the cow bones. Genuine cow bone, baby. Genuine cow bone. Yeah. High powered. So which one y'all gonna wear? Y'all gonna wear this one. Hold on. The one I just dropped. Yes, I know I used to do the vote. No more voting. So I need y'all to stick your neck out so I can put your necklace on you. Okay, no Diddy. You're looking nice. Wait till you see yourself. You're looking good. You're looking good, brothers and sisters. You're looking good, me brethren. You're looking good. Hold on. Stay right there. Say cheese. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look at you. No, not the one in the picture. Just look at the bones. That's you. Y'all looking good. Ladies, you're looking beautiful. You're looking pretty. You're looking sweet. You're looking elegant. You are looking very, very fine tonight. Ooh, baby. I gotta get you home with me tonight. And fellas, don't sleep on yourselves. You're looking handsome. You're looking fly. You're looking You're looking suave. You're looking debonair. You got your smooth stuff on. You're looking right. Everybody looking good. Real good. Real good. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right. Yeah, take a screenshot. We good. We good. Now. Now let's have some fun. What is Jake King talking about? I see a mighty man talk about Jesus, your Lord, and say, what the? All right, listen, man. Oh, okay. He wanted to talk about Jesus, so he got to go. Okay, Jake, you go bye-bye. You go bye-bye. I sorry. We no talk about Jesus tonight. You keep Jesus in your heart. You keep Jesus in your heart, but not on the camera. Not on the camera. But if you do catch Jesus on the camera, yo, send me a link. All right. Okay. All right. Time says Big Mama always put on I'll Take You There by the Staple Singers. You know it's time to clean up. And another one of my Big Mama's favorite cleaning songs were the Pointer Sisters, We Are Family. That was Sister Sledge, though. I got you, though. We Are Family with Sister Sledge. But don't even worry about it, because they both had the word sister in it, and they were actual sisters. Good. That's a good song. Time says, I don't believe the people in the audience know about Eugene Wilder. That's that's like mentioning Glenn Jones. That's okay. Trust me, there are plenty of people who know. Ooh, baby, I gotta get you home with me tonight. Ooh, baby, I gotta get you home with me tonight. Trust me, people know it. Keith Peterson says full Diddy, no Diddy. As a matter of fact, yo, don't come in here with that bullshit. Don't come in here with that bullshit. I will make a move with the quickness. Tonight, we gotta get right. Sep said, bro is a white man in a black body. Not even close. Not even close. You said I'm in a sunken place. Yo, you probably have a dick sunken into your throat. Your Adam's apple is probably protruding because of a penis in it. But hey, man, I mean, he said he got good energy, white man energy. Never heard that before. Never heard that before. Let me give a shout out to my peoples, my real peoples. What up, Carla? What's good? What's good? Jeremy Ellis, how you feeling? Edward Parker, what's good? What's that? Nah, I ain't shouting you up. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. All right. Oh God, Miles is back. Oh my God. This is the only show I know where trolls be like, I can't wait till tomorrow when he comes on. I can't wait. Seika Sala, my peoples. What's good? Sid Vargas, what's up? How y'all feeling, man? Good to see y'all. Seika Sala says, my older cousin used to pick me up to work at UPS overnight shift, late 90s. He was from Virginia, used to play John Fogerty. Have you ever seen the rain? Yo, that's my shit. Oh, man. Have you seen the rain? Ain't that by Credence? Have you ever seen the rain? Yo, it is John. Yo, that's my shit. Have you ever seen the... Yeah, that's a good joint. That is a good joint. No doubt. No doubt. Everything good. Everything good. All right. Richard Wilkins says, my friend James' mama, Jazz, used to clean the house to Happy. Happy by Pharrell Williams. My mom really liked Kelly Clarkson songs while cleaning. I listen to a lot of rap and electronic when working. Good shit. But that's exactly what we're talking about tonight. That's exactly what we're talking about tonight. Good. So I'm glad y'all on board. So Tom says they don't make music like that no more. They do, but you have to find it now. You have to find it now. See, before the music would find you. Now you have to go find what you actually like. It's there. It's out there. It's out there. There are artists out there that are waiting for you to discover them. Carla says, Tom, I already know it. I'm what you call a baby boomer. Are you? Baby? Yeah, was you born? You baby boomer? I think baby boomers ended in like 60, 63, 62, 63. Word of Brennan. What's up, man? Haven't seen you in a minute. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Richard Wiggins says, also, long time no see. Without a doubt, Rich, man, it's good. I'm glad to see y'all back. I'm glad to see y'all back. Carla says, son, cousin. Listen, man, we're not having that trolling crazy shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? I need a break. I need a break. I need a break. Do y'all remember, speaking of I need a break, do y'all remember the song I Need a Break by Houdini? It started out dun 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 dun. I left my house this morning on my way to work. Some lady on the train spills coffee on my shirt, and people started laughing like the whole thing was funny. I would have went home except I need the money because times is hard. My boss is crazy. The guy works with me. He's so damn lazy, sits around all day, drinks coffee and tea, expects all the work to be done by me. And sometimes I wonder what they hired me for, to operate computers or run to the store. And when I ask for a raise, they tell me be patient. I've been working 3 years without a damn vacation. Things could be better, but they're getting worse. Before I got this job, I never used to curse. Well, I had it up to here when people treating me wrong. So why they tell the DJ to play my song? Those lyrics have been living with me since I was 14 years old. I was like, Jalil spit that shit. He spit that shit. Triple Taco says, sit still for a second. I'm close to finishing. Fuck out of here. You said, oh, I was born in 62. I will be, yeah, you'll be 63. Yeah, you are. You at the tail end of the baby boomers. The tail end of the boomers. Okay. All right. I got you. Damn. Every time I think about the baby boomers, I be thinking about like some people that was born in like the 50s and the 40s, the late 40s and the 50s. So according to this, the years of the baby boomers, 1946 to 1964. 1946 to 64.
1964. A tidal wave of births created the appropriately named baby boomer generation, as they literally represent a boom in the birth rate.
All right. Well, at least you know who you are. At least you know who you are. Evelyn Royston, I'm feeling like a real man should. I'm so glad you came through. I appreciate you. Yes, I absolutely do. I got to do this poll question, y'all. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to make it easy. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay, let me see. This should be easy. I'm getting it done, y'all. Just bear with me just 1 second. Okay. I don't think I like this number. This is a troll. I want y'all to be warned right now. This is definitely, absolutely a troll.
You have a call from.
Clue number 1. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. Caller with the last number is 2487. What's on your mind tonight? I told y'all. I know my peoples. I know when they trolling. All right. I know, like, there's some numbers, some area codes that come up, and I think to myself, like, there's no way this is not a troll. No way. No way in heaven or hell. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button, please. Just do me that one solid and everything be all right. Hit the like button and everything will be all right. Let me see. All right. All right, fuck it. We're going to rock with this. Since it's coming in late anyway. The poll question is up. It's an easy one. I went for the low hanging fruit. What kind of music motivates you to work harder or faster and can make the time go by? Easy question. Now, there may not have been your choice in this section, but hey, I'm sorry. I just went for the music that I know, kind of makes people get a little pep in their step or whatever. Little pep. All right. Time says, Houdini was one of my favorite groups. One Love. You're lucky just to have just one love, friends. How many of us have them? You can depend on oh, okay. All right. The freaks come out at night. Yeah. Houdini was that shit. Ain't no doubt. Richard Wilkins says, I like listening to the What's Going On album from Marvin Gaye when I'm working too. And really, it depends on what kind of work you're doing. I see they gonna troll all night. All right, let's see. Let's see about this one. Okay, he hung up. And it's definitely a he. Women ain't doing that. Time says wait a minute. Charles says, KRS-One, get yourself up. Okay. What up, Charles? How you feeling? And Time says, I'm definitely R&B. One of my favorite songs is by the group Sounds of Blackness, Optimistic. Definitely one of my favorites. Definitely. As long as you keep your head to the sky, you can win. As long as you keep your head to the sky. And that's a gospel song. The rest of that album was straight gospel. And none of the songs on there were half as good as that one. That was my shit. Optimistic was the truth. Macario Cordero, or is that Masario? Masario Cordero says it depends on what type of job I'm doing. Will motivate me to finish to do my job faster. That's what's up. All right. Damn, you know what? If I would have had more time.
You have a call from.
Go ahead, spit that heat. Nothing. A big nothing burger.
Sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box.
All right. So now when they call in, you won't hear them. You know here. All right. Evelyn Royston says, I like jazz. That's what's up. Okay. Richard Wilkins says, somebody out here getting jazzy with it in the poll. That's what's up, man. All right. My man Jay Sloan is in the house. What up? Word of Bremen says, R&B, techno only in the room. Okay. Jay says, Sunset 52. I know you're no fan of house music, but if I'm doing chores, busy work, manual labor, or driving a long distance, house is that fire. You know what? I could actually see that because of the tempo. I would have never picked house, but it makes sense. It makes sense. It does. It makes sense. And the songs are normally kind of long. They're normally kind of long. So I ain't mad at it tonight. Tonight, I ain't mad at it. All right, Tom says, depending on what I'm doing, I'm listening to Donny Hathaway. Soul. Deep soul. Deep soul. Richard Wilkins says, I also like jazz. My favorite jazz project is The Black Saint and The Center Lady by Mingus. Objectively, one of the best albums of all time in all genres. I'm not going to argue with that. I think it's a good choice. Definitely worthy. Definitely worthy. Damn, Word says, what about After 7? Ready or not? Appreciate that, Ryan. Thank you for the super chat. Says Neon Moon. What is Neon Moon? Is that a group? Is that a what is that? Sometimes, and I have to ask, no disrespect, but sometimes people buy they put up a super chat just to diss me. It has happened. So let me see. Neon Moon. What is Neon Moon? Oh, okay. It's a song. By Brooks and Dunn, and came out in 1991. I would play it, but I can't. Okay. I'm looking at the lyrics. When the sun goes down on my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns blue. There's a rundown bar across the railroad tracks. I got a table for two way in the back where I sit alone and think of losing you. I spend almost every night beneath the light of a neon moon. Interesting. Very interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. I ain't mad at it. And thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Okay, Richard Wilkins says he co-signs. He says Neon Moon is an amazing song. Perfect 90s country song by Brooks and Dunn, I believe. Yep, that's right. Ryan says, listen to it. Okay, I'm going to listen to it right after this. I mean, I ain't going to listen to it while y'all here. You know, I got a job to do, but I promise I'll listen to it. I promise. Carla says, Ohio players, Skin Tight, and Anything by Earth, Wind, and Fire. The reasons that we're here. The reasons that I feel that my feelings won't disappear. Oh, all right, Stevie Wonder's greatest hits. Anything by Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder has a lot of really superior great songs. And yeah. The only thing is the earlier Stevie Wonder songs was short. So you might have to throw them joints on repeat and rock out for a good minute. All right. Time says Kirk Whalum has a Babyface playlist you gotta look up with nothing but Babyface songs. Pretty fire to me. That's what's up. All right, this is a real caller here.
You have a call from
Real caller. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. Thank you for being real. I want to thank you just for being real. You know what I mean? Appreciate you. All right. Niga says, what is this channel about? I'm so lost. Well, why can't you follow the topic instead of following the channel? What we're talking about tonight is the best songs to work to, work out in, work out to, those songs that motivate you to keep going, especially when you're tired or you're bored or you have something that you have to do and you don't want to do. And you need just you need that soundtrack in the back of your mind to actually help push you along to do it. Not every day, but close to every day, I run in place. I did it today. And, if you've ever ran in place for any length of time, that shit can be boring. And if you haven't done it in a long time, the time is going to go by real slow. Because if you haven't done that kind of cardio, it's not low impact. It's kind of high impact. So, you're running in place and 1 or 2 minutes, you might be really winded and you're wondering, how am I even going to do 10 minutes of this? And it can be kind of boring. So one of the things that you can do is you can either watch TV, but you're going to have to put on a show that's really interesting that will capture your attention. Other than that, you're going to be concentrating on how tired you are, how hard it is for you to breathe, and how much of a difficult task running in place can seem like. Same thing with like doing jumping jacks or push-ups or whatever. No, push-ups is a different category because that's not necessarily an aerobic exercise. It's not necessarily a cardio exercise, even though it will get your heart rate up, but you know what I'm talking about. So, if you have a really good playlist, it'll probably, instead of concentrating on your breathing, you might want to sing the songs while you're running in place. And trust me, by about 4 songs, you are a good 16 minutes in. And when you first start running in place, that might be all you got. And that'll be good enough. You will have burned enough calories and expended enough cardio to get a really, really good workout that will be beneficial to you in the long run. So, and you know what else can really help? Talking on the phone. Because if you're talking on the phone, get a pair of headphones, some earbuds or something like that. When you're talking on the phone, the conversation can take your mind off of the cardio. Because, if you talk to somebody for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it goes by fast as shit. Next thing you know, you've done it. But time yourself. Like on my phone, just like everybody else's phone, you have a timer. So I go to my stopwatch And you just press start and you start. So you'll get an exact reading of what you've done. I also use this to do my reps. So whatever reps I'm doing, you press lap when you finish a rep or whatever. Not a rep, but a set. Once you finish a set, you press lap and it'll let you know what you're doing and how long you've been doing it. It's a good look. Okay. All right, let's see. Time says after 1995 was at the Apollo and I couldn't get in and I was pissed and they sang my jam one night. That's what's I'm sad for you, but that's still a good story. Word of Bremen says after 7 is the deal. Get it? Were they really the deal? Did they name the deal after 7? I never heard that. Time says, and let's not forget Frankie Beverly and Maze, Earth, Wind and Fire, Commodores, Cameo, LTD, one of my favorite songs, and Cleanup Song Party songs, Back in Love Again. Right back in love again. Yeah. LTD is one of the most forgotten and underrated bands ever. It's a shame that Jeffrey Osborne gets all of the credit and people don't even know where Jeffrey Osborne came from. Some people, people who know On the Wings of Love or We're Going All the Way. If the two of us both want it, I put my money on it. Starting today. We're going all the way. That was actually my 8th grade graduation song. Go figure. All right. Let me see. Word of Bremen says, here it goes, ready or not. And I come. Oh, here, ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Oh, you talking about, what are you talking about? Lauryn Hill? Finish the rest. Okay. Gonna find you and make it. Okay, all right, you got it. Carla says, time, don't forget the Gap Band and Cool in the Gang. Is that what you was trying to say? Because you said Cool in the Band. I think you meant Cool in the Gang. It's all good. Evelyn says, it's a sad song, that Neon Moon. Okay, all right. Carla says, yes, ma'am. Isley Brothers, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, Bloodstones, Cool in the Gang. Oh, we go back to the 70s. We doing it. Oh, you talking about funk bands when bands was real. Was real. Tom says, Jeffrey Osborne is one of the most underrated singers in R&B. I would say Glenn Jones too, and James Ingram. James Ingram was my man. Rest in peace. James Ingram definitely deserves his props. Yeah. I gave my all, but I guess my all wasn't good enough. 'Cause here we are back where we were before. Seems nothing ever changes. We're back to being strangers, wondering if we ought to stay or head on out the door. What's the next line, y'all? Just once. Can we find... Yo. Okay, all right, we on it tonight. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Some.
All right. Got my peoples in here. We ready to go. We've been going. I'm sorry I'm late, everybody, but I'm late like I'm here. And I'm here and I'm ready. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. You know what I mean? Tap that thing. Hit the like button. You know what I mean? Feel on it. Molest it. You know what I'm saying? Make it feel wanted. El Cruzado. El Cruzado says free Wu-Tang in Palestine. The fuck? Okay. He said free Wu-Tang in Palestine in America. All right, cool. Cara Lucci says, I hope your day is as wonderful as you are. Remember, you matter. Stay amazing. Heart, heart slap, heart sending love and positivity. Thank you. Jay Sloan says, for sliding on ops at work in my next cubicle, the chronic. That's what's up. Paul Tallywhacker says, bro, you got extra white teeth. I brush my teeth. I never had braces, as you can see. My shit ain't straight, but I brush my teeth. That's what I do. I practice very good dental hygiene. I use Tom's toothpaste. I use baking soda and I use peroxide. Real baking soda, real peroxide. I put the Tom's toothpaste on the toothbrush and I dip it in the baking soda, brush my shit. You know what I mean? I'll be brushing my teeth long as shit too. And then after that, I spit out all of the, you know what I mean, toothpaste and all that. And then I take the peroxide, squirt a healthy little, you know what I mean, a healthy little bit in my mouth, gargle it, switch it around, take the toothbrush and start brushing them shit. So yeah. I'm good on plaque. I'm good on plaque and bad breath. I'm good. Even my dentist told me that. Evelyn Royston says real baking soda is great. True. You got to watch the baking soda that you use. You can use Arm & Hammer, but Arm & Hammer is really for really a cleaning product. You should use the baking soda used for cooking, not baking powder. Baking soda. All right. What's going on, my peoples? How y'all feeling tonight? Kim, Troy?
Happy Music Friday.
Happy Music Friday. Rockin' music.
Blessings.
No doubt.
What's up, Troy?
How you doing, Miss Kims? Miss Kims from Indiana. She got that.
Did you get my message?
No, what happened?
No, I told him about it. He got to send me the song. Yeah, you gotta. When you send me songs for Troy, you gotta send it to my regular text message because he ain't on social media like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I can't convert it. I can't convert the message into a MP3 file. I can't put in that file.
Well, it's actually something you can play on the show if you want to. I mean, you don't have to.
I mean, is it? Hold on. Is it?
There's no copyright issue.
All right, I'm gonna play it then. Hold on, because I was wondering about that. I started to do it before, but you know what I mean. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute, which one? Oh no, that I sent you that. My bad. Okay, all right. Troy, start crying.
Damn.
Just when you thought there would be peace, you are reminded that it's another day, another way, another stay in hotel life. You feel like a 7-year-old, afraid of monsters under the bed. reaching from floating waves of to do this and that and this, and all of the things that mean you have to do in order just to breathe another day. Clinging to hope, faith, and promise, but still being pulled deeper into the abyss. But there.
Oh, damn, that was it?
No.
Well, it cut off. Oh, shit. I know why it cut off. Fuck. God damn it. Fuck. I need a way to speed it up. All right, there we go. Hold on.
But still being pulled deeper into the abyss. But there's a lifeline. There's a lifeline, reach for it, grab it and hold on, baby, hold
Yo, that song dope as fuck.
Yes, it is. I like how you add the profanity to the gospel music. Somewhat similar.
There's no profanity in that. You better stop lying.
No, I said it was son, because no, son said that was dope as fuck. I said,
What? Preachers don't curse?
That's almost like Kendrick Lamar saying, I'm fucked up and you fucked up, but God got us. You know, it's almost similar to that.
Look. I know
like Kendrick Lamar-esque.
my ministers curse. I don't know what you talking about.
I would love if we had a church with a minister like,
hold on, Kim. You sure that song is not copywritten?
I'm absolutely sure it's not copywritten.
All right.
That's a beautiful song.
Whoever sung it tore that shit down.
I don't want to say.
It might be you, right, Kim?
First, shut up. No.
Because somebody told me you can sing.
Somebody told you a lie.
Somebody
no,
told
the fuck
me
you didn't.
Sing.
I mean, nobody lied on.
That don't sound like me, didn't it? It didn't sound like me.
So I don't think it was her, but whoever it is, they got a future.
In the beginning, it sounded like y'all get ready to say, Kells, is that you?
All right. Okay.
Well, you don't want to tell nobody. Go right ahead.
Nah, I don't want to tell nobody.
All right.
I know one thing.
I know one thing.
You're going to get a bowl out the kitchen and throw on the floor and say, damn.
I know one thing. That wasn't Candy Burris.
We know
So-
that much.
No, absolutely not. You did not call that like that.
That I might not know who it is, but I know who it wasn't.
Really? Yeah.
Wasn't tiny neither.
No. It wasn't either one of, even though Tiny sound better than Candy.
Can't write better though. But anyway,
It's true.
All right. So we talking about the best songs to work.
The
the
best
best-
the gospel song. That was a beautiful gospel song.
You are very welcome, Troy. I sent it out to people I thought who needed it yesterday because I needed it. So.
Okay.
All right.
Queen Monica says that was a beautiful song. Could really get some stuff done with that playing.
Thank you. And you can have a copy of it if you want.
All right, cool. I mean,
Because we know they ain't got no copyright on it because we know the person that's sending it out is the one that sung it.
I know the person who sang it. I know the person who wrote it. I know the person who put it together.
Okay. I mean, it's one and the same. And if this is what
now, look, now this is starting to come together. Now I'm starting to understand what's happening there.
Now.
I think I'm starting to get a clue.
Whoever sung that song, that must be part of their wheelhouse. You know, because that's their favorite saying. That's my wheelhouse. I know there wasn't no AI shit. There wasn't no AI shit right there.
Are you sure?
I was about to say, I ain't counting it out. Not at all. Not with the AI these days. Shit.
Are you sure, Troy?
I ain't sure, but I don't think so. Because somebody already told me that somebody know how to sing.
Somebody told you a lie.
Listen, Beanie Siegel is using his AI voice in order to make an album.
Well, he needs to. Him and what's the other boy? What's the boy from NWA name? The DOC. If him and DOC did an album, that shit would be funny as shit.
Oh my gosh. I believe both of them coming out with an album.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't mad. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do as long as you can because you can. That's where I'm at with everything at this point.
Go to the market and get some. I'm gonna try to go to the market and get some AI food.
Yo, can we talk about the topic? Can we do that? Can we do that?
Yes, we can, because I want to talk about some of these songs I listen to when I'm working.
All right.
Because I'm all over the place with my music.
All right. So, since we talking about the best songs to work to, work out, get things done to, motivate you, move you along, make the day go by fast. Let me ask y'all this before y'all start talking about y'all songs.
Mm-hmm.
Have any of y'all ever worked at a place that would play music and sometimes introduce you to new music or new genres? Like,
yeah.
Like, a lot of black people that I know that worked in fast food, they came home knowing a whole lot of different songs than they ever knew before. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good look. You know, one thing about working in a place that plays music all day is you're going to find songs that you like eventually. And because you know the repetition of you hearing the songs over and over and over again, and whatever kind of place of business that it is, you know, some of those songs may actually be helping you subliminally. Now, hopefully you're not in a place where you hate the music that they play and it's actually making the day seem like it's longer. But I haven't really heard a lot of reports to that effect. So we're going to go with the positive. So
listen, when the Dollar Trees first started coming to Indianapolis, I remember my cousins and we always try to get jobs where we could work together. And we usually got fired together too, but because I mean, all of us together working, that's nothing getting done. When we first worked, the Dollar Tree first came here, we were going around to the stores, help setting up. Man, they would come in. Most of the time we had young black super managers or crew leaders, so it was always rap, R&B. Oh, it would make the day go by so fast. It was fun. We would dance and put the stuff together. It was great, great until the store opened, and then we had to change the music to some pop kind of stuff, and then it just made it trash.
I hear you.
Yeah.
What the hell happened there? So, all right. So, when was the last time that y'all listened to like some musical selections that to help you get through a day of work or whatever? You know, because it doesn't necessarily have to be a day of work. It could be something. It could be you in a doctor's office, and you know how sometimes you go to a place like a doctor's office where you have an appointment and you're sitting there wondering why you even made an appointment because they didn't honor this shit. It's like, so your appointment is, let's say 10 o'clock in the morning and you don't get seen till 11:30, 12. Like, I mean, that might sound extreme.
No, it's not extreme.
Yeah, until it actually happens, right? Especially, how about this one? If you've ever gone to a mechanic shop and decided to wait, that shit takes forever. But it's worse when you say, all right, when they say, all right, yeah, your car should be done in a couple of hours. So it's 9 o'clock now. Your car should be done by 11. Okay. So you come back at 12:30. And you see they ain't even take your car in the goddamn, they ain't even put it on the lift. You know what I'm saying? Be mad as shit, like, yo.
This shit's still sitting where you parked it at.
What's going on here? Is this stop? Am I being stopped from? Wait a minute.
What, YouTube stopping you from doing something?
No.
Chat, because I see the chat.
Yeah, it let me tag Word of Bremen, but when I tried to tag Cheryl Hudson, it won't let me do it. Let me tag Monica. Let me see. Cheryl, what did you do? What did you do, Cheryl?
Out there. Is she off?
No, she's here.
Huh.
What did you do?
Is it because I'm black?
What did you do? I don't know. It won't let me tag her. I'm going to try it one more time. Now let me do it.
Did she go?
I was trying to say thank you because she said bless you when I sneezed. I wasn't really sneezing. I was actually blowing, but it's all good. What up, Nicole Ellis? What up, Smart Control Systems? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate y'all. You from Dubai? That's what's up. Hello from Dubai. I appreciate you.
What do you say? He's from Dubai?
Dubai.
Oh, Dubai. I think
Dubai. Okay. So, when was the last time y'all were in a position where you had to wait for something or do something for a while? You were going to be stuck in a place for a while, and you had to, use a playlist or something like that to get you through. And did it work? And what musical selections did you use?
Right before the show.
All right, what would you do?
I was working.
What you do?
I was working, so I was playing music.
All right. So what kind of music gets you through like a Like a what kind of music gets you through an impatient time? Let's put it that way.
An impatient time. Well, I guess it would depend on what I'm working on.
Okay.
For the most part. So if it's, let me think of something. Oh, I'll tell you one. Like when I have to do some stuff with attorneys, like intake or paperwork or go over case stuff, and it's something long and tedious that I have to keep looking at over and over, I'm definitely playing trap music and hardcore rap.
Okay. So do you have a system that you have in place to make the time go by?
I would like to say yes, but absolutely not, because it may start off like my music is all over the place. Because you're going to get a Lady Harmony is good. He's good to me. He's too good to me. And you're going to get that alongside Megan Thee Stallion Body. So, and then it's going to turn into Most Def the Panties. You're going to get all three in the second 15 minutes. Because I don't have any organization to my playlist. I used to, but I don't anymore. And I like a lot of genres, so, but I do have, I just have some random songs in there that I think no one else has heard, or I've never heard anybody talk about. So, but I like them. Like there's this song called No Idea. It's DJ Cool and Roger Troutman and Charlie Wilson. And I've never heard it on the radio. I've never heard anybody else play it. But one day it just popped up in rotation, and I just liked it and started playing it. So now it's part of my playlist.
Okay. All right.
So it's songs like that come up. So before this show came on, I was listening to this. Well, I do like this song, although I've never heard anybody play it. But Erykah Badu has this song called The Earth Song Today.
Mm-hmm.
And I played it like 4 times. So.
Okay. That's a good song. That's a good song.
Oh, you do know it.
Yeah.
It is a great song.
I like there are 2 Erykah Badu songs on the same album, and they're long, and I like both of them. I
Oh yeah, I love that.
I want you.
Yep, I like that. In the worst kind of way. Yep, that's my jam.
That's my shit. Yeah, that's it. And it's what's the other one?
My favorite Erykah Badu song is What You Gonna Do When It Comes For You? Life ain't nothing but it pays the bills.
That's your favorite song?
Work ain't nothing.
That's my favorite one. Yeah, because I think I like it because it's like a mellow song. Plus, I like the video with her and Andre 3000 in it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like it.
Yeah, so it was more of a, and it was one of them days where it was dreary and it was just raining and that shit popped on and the video popped on. I was like, damn, I feel like just making a glass of tea and listening to this motherfucker 3-4 times.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, so I mean, it was a relaxing song,
She got a lot of music I love, like Orange Moon. I love Orange Moon and, of course, Green Eyes. I think that song was written for me.
When I'm at a doctor's office, 9 times out of 10, they're playing music. And when they're playing music, they playing some, their music would pop up, and I'd be like, I ain't heard that song in a long time. And then all of a sudden, I start like when I was sitting in last time I was sitting in the doctor's office, fucking Rick Springfield, Jesse's Girl popped up on that motherfucker. And I was like, oh my God, man, I gotta listen to that shit again, man. Because me personally, I'd have fucked Rick up. Talking about you want my fucking girl. I'd have fucked Rick up. Yeah, he wrote a song about my girl. Her name was Jessie. Rick got fucked up for one, and Jesse's girl. I'd have remixed that shit on his ass. But the thing about it is that, and then I was like, shit, let me get to my white music. So I was like listening to that. Then I turned around, listening to some fucking Billy Joel, Keeping the Faith. That's my fucking shit. You know what I mean? Then I was like, shit, let's just keep it moving. Do You Believe in Love by Huey Lewis and the News. I was just going into my white music then.
Oh.
Do you
Amy Grant and Peter
believe
Cetera,
in
Next Time I Fall in Love. Man, come the fuck on. Y'all should know me by now. I'm the fucking shit when it comes to the music.
So do you have your music split up? Like, do you have your list organized and split up?
I'm going to tell you, I don't have a list. Whatever comes into my fucking head or whatever, like when I'm overly stressed, like when I'm sitting in my apartment and I'm overly stressed, right? I always know to go to the music and listen to some music when I get done. I'll be like, thanks, God. Because it's music that comes in my head that I know that if I listen to it, it'll calm me down. Like today, I was in like a mental type thing, and a little depressed. I just played this song. There's a song by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars called Die With a Smile. And that shit, man, if you want a good cry, I listened to that shit one time when I first heard it. I was listening to that shit about 10, 15 times, and every time I was a babbling idiot, man. I was like, God, please let something call me. so guys, send them to call me right now. I'm about to push a fucking wall. You know.
Okay.
You know, because I mean that shit was like soon as you hear the fucking harmony, said I just woke up from a dream. I was like, oh my God. Die With a Fucking Smile. That's a deep ass fucking song, man. So I mean, I'm a big music buff. You know, I'm very eclectic when it comes to music. When I'm at work, when I was working the last time I was working, and I went through something with my supervisor, I just want to play my gospel, my phone in my pocket, let it play, and the first song that came on was "Work It Out." And y'all know a song when you hear "Work It Out," how you gonna pay the rent? All your money spent. Jesus, work it out. Jesus, work out. I played that shit throughout the whole kitchen. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then he tried to sing it. I said, you don't sing my shit right now. You don't want to fucking with me right now. Don't do it, bro. Leave me alone. Let me do my job. Let the song play on my fucking phone. You know. And then I played, and after that, because I know I'm not trying to talk on the whole conversation. Then after that, I just played one of my other favorite gospel songs, More Than I Can Bear by Kurt Franklin, and I was calmed down. But then I just let that shit just keep playing, because in order for me to make it through the day with that day I was going through that day, I needed to hear that more than one time, because God was putting a lot on me that I can bear. A whole fucking lot. You know what I mean? I mean, you can put a house on top of me, but don't add another fucking house, please, God. You know?
Do you just pick just regular gospel when you're doing gospel? Is it just regular gospel? I don't know. I mean, like gospel we hear in church, or do you mix it up a little bit? By that, I mean, like for me, I listen to gospel, but I also listen to like African gospel. I don't even know if you call it gospel, but like there's the Ministry of Miracles School or whatever it's called. But they have a powerful Oya song. So it's just like a call to the ancestors, but it's an African church, I'm going to put a quote, church song. So when I say that, do you mix it up with stuff like that? You just stick to traditional gospel like the Baptist church?
I have to learn more about that part of gospel music. But, one of my favorite groups, I was telling Sutton this earlier when we was talking, and one of my favorite gospel groups is Shekinah Glory. You know, and they're from praise is what I do, to hell to the king, to yes. Some songs, if you listen to Shekinah Glory, especially first CD, oh yeah, you gonna stop in your tracks, and some of them songs will bring some tears to your eyes. Sometimes you got to get a good cry out. You know.
I got one for you. Look up Lady Harmony, Better Than Good to Me. That would be a good one. You probably like that.
Yeah, so Lady Harmony, I'll look that up.
Lady Harmony better than good to me. It's really good.
You're right. I'm writing it down now. I'll listen to it. But like I said, you know, music comes the savage beast, and I'm not. When I start on one genre of music, I try to stick to it. But sometimes, like if I'm really going through stress, I find a song that I play that makes that person know that I'm talking about them. You know what I mean? Like if I'm working and my supervisor, regardless if he's a man, I'm still gonna play Biggie's Get Money. And when I say fuck bitches get money, I'm talking about him, and he don't even know. So he's like, fuck bitches get money. I'm talking about you, bitch, pussy motherfucker. Fuck bitches.
Yeah, y'all all off topic. We not doing that.
No, I'm saying, son.
No.
It gets me through the day because I'm like, this motherfucker jamming to this song. He don't even know what I'm talking about with him.
The song is only 4 minutes long.
Yeah, gotta let it play, bro. Because, I mean, sometimes, man, it just, you know, and then it's just a beat. Sometimes a beat will get you through the day. Like, that song by Future, Kendrick, Metro Boomin, Future and Kendrick, just that beat from Like That. You can play the instrumental to that. And that. I'm like, that's Barry White. He said with Barry White in the damn song. So I just love music, man. Music comes to savage beats, especially when you're going through your own hell. So your turn, son.
One of the best songs for that is Marvin Gaye, Just Like Music. Like out the gate for me, it's Marvin Gaye, Just Like Music. As soon as that comes on, everything stops. We are good. As soon as that comes on.
Marvin got some shit that like my favorite. I have a lot of favorite Marvin Gaye songs, but my favorite is I Want You. I want you to want me. I want you to want me too, just like I want you. You can't put it no other way. Plain and simple, woman. You know what I mean? He sounded like he was singing that song from his heart, from the bowels of his stomach when he sung that song.
He probably was the Tammy.
Yeah. So I mean,
I don't know.
What's up with you, son?
So, like I said, when I'm working out, or basically at work, I listen to my headphones all day. I try not to, but I do. I just put them on ambient sound so I can hear, I hear people talk. I can hear all the sounds around me, but I'm still listening to my shit. And I normally go to a playlist, like, depending on how I'm feeling, because, like if I'm listening to YouTube music or something like that, like they know me well enough now. They know exactly what music to feed me. So I can either be on my hip hop joint, my R&B, but I'm normally on my rock music. And it's normally if I'm going to classics, if I'm on listening to like classic rock, then there's a lot of like Rolling Stones, Sympathy for the Devil, or Janis Joplin, huh? Led Zeppelin, Whole Lot of Love, Stairway to Heaven, Kashmir. But, like, I've been listening to that shit since I was real, real young. So, like, nowadays, I be discovering new groups that ain't new. So, like, like Evanescence, the Cranberries, Florence and the Machine, Aurora.
That first one, the Evanescence shit, that with that song, that slow song they got.
Well, I like Breathe Me to Life.
Yeah, they got a slow song. I forgot the name of it. That is fucking beautiful, man.
Yeah, they kind of dark and sort of like gothic. You know what I'm saying? They a little gothic with their shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Amy Lee. That's the lead singer name.
Yeah. And so, but I still like a lot of Linkin Park, and I like Fall Out Boy. You know, that kind of shit. So like, I could play Numb like 100 times in a row and not get tired of it. You know, like, but that shit, I don't know. It's something about it. You know what I mean? Like, it works time and time again. But another song that I like a lot is Chains by Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that
shit right there.
That shit crazy. You know what I mean? So I listen to a lot of that type of shit. But I always, if I have if I know that I have a lot of time in front of me, I always kind of plot out how I'm going to do the music, because without having to look at my watch, I already know how much time is going to go by. So, like I said, if I'm working out, let's say if I'm doing cardio, like if I'm running in place, then I know if I make it through 6 songs, that's a half an hour, pretty much. You know, well, it could be 24 minutes depending on how long the songs are. I'm thinking each song is 4 minutes, at least 4 minutes long, right? So 6 times 4, that's 24. So I know by the time I get to that 6th song, then boom. I don't even have to look at my watch. I know I'm good, but I still use the stopwatch anyway. So that helps me get through a small amount of time that can seem like a lot of time if I'm doing something that's kind of hard. You know what I mean? So there are certain groups, certain music genres that will allow yourself to escape into the music or the lyrics or both. You know what I mean? And allow you to, you know, shorten the time on something that you need to get through. Because one thing is for sure, if you gotta, you know, like, think of doing something hard like moving furniture. You know how, like moving furniture is not the weight of the furniture that gets you. It's the maneuvering of the furniture that will drive you crazy. Like people buying couches and beds, you know, that have to go through hallways and things like that don't fit. You knew goddamn well.
You didn't measure that shit.
Yeah. You know we cannot get this sofa up these steps. It's not gonna make the turn. Well, we gotta tear down the banister. Oh yeah?
Okay, here go the drill. Go to the damn electric screwdriver and shit.
Hold up. It's in a building that you don't have an authorization to tear down no banister with. Like, one time where I lived, my first apartment, and I guess you could say it was my only apartment. I've only moved twice. But so I knew I couldn't get this sofa up the steps. Like, no sofa had survived it. You know what I mean? It wouldn't make the turn. Oh, fuck. Oh, we done lost Troy and Kim. The app just crashed. This has been a hell of a night, boy. We gonna get it back. Excuse me. All right, let me see. They should both be calling back. If I call them, then we're going to crash into each other.
Hello?
My bad, man. The app crashed.
I knew I couldn't get this sofa.
Yeah. wait for Kim to call back in. In the meantime, yeah. So I knew the sofa couldn't make the turn. There was no way. So I knew that I had a bay window out in front, and I had to pull the couch through the window. When I tell you, hold on. Okay.
You have a call from.
When I tell you that I had to, first of all,
It ring it first.
it would ring. I got nothing. I got nothing. The app crashed, so I had to bring the app back up. My bad. So yeah, so we had to wrap this rope around this damn sofa, and because it was going in my apartment, the people who was helping me was not enthusiastic about helping me pull this goddamn leather sofa up into my apartment. So they figured, all right. They said, all right, muscles, pull. So they down on the sidewalk with their rope, making sure that we don't break all the windows under me as I'm pulling this goddamn heavy ass sofa up. That shit was crazy. I got that sofa. It was a sectional too. That shit was a goddamn sectional. I was like, yo, that shit was crazy. But yeah, so when you moving furniture, it's probably good. Well, it's definitely good to have the right music if you can really have it that way, and probably some beer. That's how I looked at it, because you know what I mean. Motherfuckers drink when they move furniture. I don't know what it is, because first of all, nobody want to do it. Nobody fucking wants to move furniture. And nobody
want to move. Period.
Man, some people do it so often you think they like it. You know what I mean? They'll never stay in a place more than a couple of moving every time you turn around. I'm like, what, you can't make the rent? Ain't got shit to do with that. They just always, they on the go.
Listen, moving will make you question if you want the things that are yours. Moving will make you feel like I'm giving all this shit away. It just moving will make you feel like just leave it all and start over. That's what it makes you feel like.
Man, and I know people who do just that. They always giving away shit. And I've heard people say,
you want this living room set? You're going to have to come pick it up. I'm not bringing it to you.
I heard somebody says some crazy shit like they always get new furniture every time they move because it's a new place. Why would you put your old furniture in your new place? And I was like, because it's the fuck yours?
Because it's your shit. They just don't want to take it. They don't want to pack up and move. Just say that, because that's what they really mean.
No, that's not what she meant. You know what I mean?
She really means that.
I'm telling you, I interviewed her closely. That ain't what she was. That's not what she was trying to say. She literally meant like getting a new place for her was like washing a man out of her hair.
I guess her coins be coining. If you like to do it like that, go ahead.
I know.
Evelyn Royston said maybe she had roaches. No, it wasn't that. Listen, roaches don't be in the couch anyway, unless they on some other shit. They be in them damn appliances. Speaking of appliances, if you scared that appliances that you buy have roaches in them, what you do is you take a plastic bag, like a trash bag, and get some boric acid. Pour the boric acid into the bag, and then put whatever appliance that you're bringing to the next place. Put it in the bag and tie it with the boric acid in there. Leave it in there for a few days, and any roaches that were in there will be dead. That's a little technique that we learned from doing apartment and house clean outs.
God, you just started a new fear inside me. Thank you.
Yeah, well, there's something about there's something about roaches and electronic appliances. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, that food processor that they gave you, let it cook for a couple of days. Let it cook for a couple of days. But after that, it's good. It's good to go. It's good to go. Just clean it up real good. All right. Anyway, let's go to the chat. Word of Bremer says, Joy, what about the four tops? Jason Sloan said, what? Okay, wait.
I know, Jason, I agree with you. Where are they buying their damn appliances?
Oh, no. I'm talking about, we was doing house clean outs. So these were used.
No, I'm not getting no used appliances.
Well, yeah, I mean, we ain't have to pay for them, and people left shit behind. But we just learned. Shit, people be leaving behind some good shit. You know what I mean? They used to leave behind TVs and shit. Wait a minute, before you put the 32-inch in the crib, because 32-inch used to be a big ass TV. There was a time when the 32-inch was, that was crushing everything on the block. It was the truth. That was a big TV at one time. So yeah, Jay. Unfortunately, I've been in a lot of roach infested cribs. You know what I mean? And what I've learned about roaches is that they don't care about economic status or how good you look, or even if you wash up. They be like, yo. What up? You know what I'm saying? Just come in here. Family? Yeah, it's just, normally we hang out, we hide away when company come over, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all family.
Be cool like that. Can I borrow your Jordan?
You know what I mean?
Let me put some Jordan 1s on today. I got a date with a fucking other cockroach tonight.
They're like, yo, my name is Scott. I live in the KitchenAid mixer. That's where I be. That's where I be. I be all up in the kitchen maid. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a night now sometimes.
Talk to my, hey, yo, if you need anything and I ain't around, talk to my man Joe. He live in the Vitamix. He live in the Vitamix. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? That's a deluxe apartment in Roach.
Remember that night you went to bed and you heard and you thought it was a spirit in the kitchen because you heard a blender. No, we was making that good shit you be making, son. We drink healthy too. I like the turmeric too. I never forgot not to get off subject. I never forgot. Me and my wife went to my brother's house for his birthday party, the house that we grew up in. And we went in there, he was like, yeah, food right there on the counter. And I remember when we was young, my mom had to always get an exterminator because the house was built next to two lots. Right? And we went in there, man, I went to get a piece of chicken. It's like the bub was like, here, take this piece right here. It's delicious. I was like, no, we good, bro. I ain't even hungry no more. Man, I ain't hungry at all. I don't need nothing like that.
You good? You good?
Cool, man. I ain't hungry. Let me get something to drink out this paper cup, though.
Yo.
That nightmare, just put into the chat. That's a nightmare.
I never forgot one time I was at my boy's house and his mom poured me a glass of water and I was drinking the water and the bug was crawling right inside the cup like it was trying to make sure I didn't drink it. And they was just laughing.
Shit.
I was call his mom a bitch.
Look, JJ Visno says, I used to run a motel.
That's a nightmare.
He said, I used to run a motel at Myrtle Beach. That whole beach is infested. It was a constant battle and the roaches were winning. That's South Carolina. I imagine them roaches is just a little. Them southern roaches probably just a little bit more pronounced.
But he said the whole beach. The beach. Not the beach house.
No, I know. He said the whole beach.
The whole beach.
Mm-hmm.
That, no.
Yeah.
No.
Shit. Roaches need to party too. I guarantee you, when you seen the damn umbrellas up, it was roaches right there. That wasn't. You thought that was people.
He said the whole beach was infested.
That's just making me itch.
I ain't never seen no bugs on a beach.
And they gotta be tough as hell to be out on a hot ass beach in the hot sand.
Oh man.
He said anything with a roof. Nope.
I hear you. I look, I believe it. That should make Bike Week very interesting.
Yeah.
All them people I know that went to Bike Week, I ain't never hear them come back with a road story. Now I'm gonna start checking them. I'm gonna start checking them. Jason said roaches might lose the battle, but they never lose the war. You ain't never lied, boy. That's the cleanup crew. That's the crew. You want to be dirty? We the cleanup crew.
I'm going to go to sleep. This is disturbing my soul.
It's all good. But anyway.
Yeah, but hold up. But somebody said there was somebody in the chat. They mentioned Rolls Royce and fucking the Whispers, man. Son,
wishing on a star.
That's the motherfucking shit.
To follow where you are. I mean,
ooh, boy, I love you so. Never ever go. That one right there.
Yeah.
You know the other shit. They shit that really got me, boy, was you abandoned me. The love don't live here anymore. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah. Rolls Royce had
but
some
the
shit.
Whisper, son, that fucking say yes.
Yeah.
That boy, he said, come here, let's talk there. It's something inside me I want you to hear. He said, I want to soak into you like rain. Make love into my make love into my energy train.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he said, I want to soak in you like rain, I'm like, God damn, you know how much soaking you got to do? Like when the rain hits you, it's just so bright. You really want to be in that bitch.
You know, I think you getting too engulfed into the lyrics.
I get it. In that song, I get engulfed. I get engulfed because then he said, I want to build you a dream home made of love, not just wood and stone. Give you the deed to all that I own. Give you love beyond limits. Give you babies in a minute. First, a minute, man, so you ain't supposed to be saying that part. But if you just say yes.
Well.
You ain't supposed to ever say, give you babies in a minute.
Why? It happens a lot.
Beautiful. Probably had to give you babies in a half hour. Something like that. You be like, all right, come on, let's do that.
Babies in a half an hour. And most of the half hour was waiting for you to get hard again. He had 3 minutes. He had 3 minutes of fucking 27 minutes of wait. He fucked for 3 minutes. He had a 27 minute refractory period. I'm ready. The second round, he went long as shit. 6 minutes. Doubled that shit.
Oh man. Yeah, but Rolls Royce and the Whispers. Let's believe it, Jody.
Well, you know what? I was listening to the long version, the 12-inch version of Play at Your Own Risk by Planet Patrol.
Oh shit. Damn.
That is my shit, boy.
P-L-A-Y, play to the beat. Play at your own risk.
No.
Set free.
It's P-L-A-Y if you play with me. It's at your risk and I'll set you free. P-L-A-Y. That I'm telling you, that song is 9 minutes and it always seems like it's over too fast. Play at. Your own writ. That's my shit. That is my shit. And
then the DJ used to mix it. Then the DJ mixed in to the funky because yeah.
Yeah, they did. They definitely did that. But to me, that song don't need nothing. It's 9 minutes.
No, it don't.
9 minutes. That is my shit. And like I said, it always seems like it's over too fast.
Yeah.
So I definitely fuck with that.
That's almost, that song right there is almost on the same level. Matter of fact, I put them on the same level of R.C. LaRock, bro. The maestro. Everybody around the nation, I love to give you some inspiration. That one, sir?
Yeah, but to me, that R.C. LaRock song is only good for the first minute.
Well, I just like the break beats, man. The break beats in that shit when they go, dun, dun, dun. Neither rain or shine, or neither blizzard. That shit, man. The break beats in that song is so fucking thorough, man.
Yeah, I mean that song was made before the it was made before the 808. It was made before you ain't had that yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like them, they was using real drums. So, but yeah, it was cool. But yeah, Jay Sloan said the long ass version of Play At Your Own Risk. That's that shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, Planet Patrol, ain't this really Soul Sonic for the singing version? Rest in peace to my man GL. No, Pow Wow is the one who died.
Oh, wow. Shit, they should be saying rest in peace to Africa Bambaataa from the investigations they did on him.
Mm.
I'm surprised they ain't trying to answer him like R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Evelyn, when you spell Marvin Gaye, put that E at the end. It don't sound right when you say Marvin Gaye, G-A-Y.
He didn't have an E at the end, though.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Damn.
It wasn't Marvin Gaye.
I ain't heard nobody say nothing about Robert Glasper.
Who's
That's
that?
who I'm listening to, Robert.
He's good, but he produces for so many other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm still listening. Right? I'm listening to Afro Blue with he and Erykah Badu, of course. And I'm listening to Rick Braun and Richard Elliott, Sweet Something. I'm going to listen to Everett Hart.
Mm.
And what is the song? I can't think of it right now, but I know that's on there. I'm going to add a little foreign exchange to it. A little Dead Prez.
You know what? I don't like foreign exchange. I tried and tried and tried. I'm like, this shit overrated. Where the good songs at? I don't know. I tried.
But then I'm gonna switch it up, and then I'm going into some Shaolin style hip hop instrumental stuff. I love a good instrumental. Excuse me.
Bless you.
I love it. Thank you. I love a good instrumental.
Yeah, Shaolin style.
Yes.
Shaolin style instrumental.
Yes. Hey, I like what I like.
I ain't mad at it.
Excuse me.
What'd you say?
No, I had to count.
Oh.
I'm doing a little bit of that, but I am going to mix in a little bit of that, and then everything changes after that. It goes to, like I said, a little like a good mashup. I love a good mashup. And some of these people who are out with these young people who are getting on there, and they are killing it with the mashup. Like that Beyonce song.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I don't know the name of it, Riding a Horse or something, whatever she's talking about. The mashup to me is way better than the original song. Way better.
I like the long version of All Fall Down by 5 Star.
Oh shit. Yeah,
that shit 8 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That should be killing it. I always like 5 Star. And Let Me Be the One. They got the long version of that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like All Fall Down better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 5 Star was that group, boy.
They was. That first album, you know, they made like a lot of albums. I didn't know. I thought they was one and done.
I like the Timberland remix to Get My Body by Beyonce. That whole motherfucking damn song had me. I was so drunk one time, I was doing all the dances to that motherfucker. Pat my weave. Only one I couldn't do is that kitty cat shit. Like that motherfucker. One time I was doing it, I was so fucking drunk, this girl jumped in my hand. I know one thing. She was sore as shit the next morning because I dropped that bitch.
You know what record I used to really like, and you could get it in a lot of different versions. Hobo Scratch, looking like a hobo. Da-da-da, da. Da-da-da, da. Da-da-da, da, da-da-da. As a matter of fact, on Hobo Scratch, Tribe Called Quest sampled. No, that was on their next album, Midnight Marauders, when he said we on a world tour with Mr. Malcolm McLaren, going each and every place, including Spain, Asia, Africa, Tokyo, Mexico. He went to the places where the people told him not to go, and a Tribe Called Quest sampled that, and they called the song Award Tour. We on a award tour with Muhammad, my man. Yeah, but that's where he got it from. He got that from Hobo Scratch. So yeah.
I didn't see that word. I still listen to a Martin Tank and Babyface. But I don't listen to Tank no more. With a little bit of Chris Brown.
I had to leave Tank alone.
Why?
Tank had a philosophy with him that I couldn't agree with. When Tank said just because a man has oral sex with another man once or twice doesn't mean he's gay. I was like, ugh.
Listen, first of all, I stopped fucking with Tank because I'm not buying no album from a man that can't wear a shirt. So even before he said that suspect ass shit, I'm like, I'm not buying that fucking album. That shit says men don't buy me unless you gay. You know what I mean? His first 3 albums, I'm like, yo, no shirt? Like, what we doing?
Then the motherfucker, he tried to turn men into bitch. First he went from I deserve to please don't go. I was like, God damn, Jake.
I don't know, man. You know, he had a group. He was in a group with Tyrese and Genuine.
With the Genuine, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
TDT. I'm like,
Hey, Carla, that's not me saying that, Carla. That's what Tank said. So when you hear
he did say it. He did say it.
To leave that nasty motherfucker alone. I deserve. Yeah, leave him the fuck alone.
Yeah, that he did say that shit. That nigga is straight
He did
sus.
that, yes.
He is
Said
straight
it
sus.
said it in the interview.
Yeah, he wilding.
When he said that shit, I was like, oh, I felt like Scooby Doo, huh?
Well, Kanye, look. Kanye heard him say it, and he said, "Hold my beer. Let me call my cousin."
Let me call my cousin. Let me let my dude out too.
I ain't gonna let Tank beat me.
Well, I used to suck my cousin dick when I was 14. He was 12. What, Kanye?
Kanye tripping.
Kanye, you are crazy. Crazy, yay. You're a whole different level.
I mean, like, damn, what is happening?
Did he just tell people that I allowed him to suck my dick? What if his cousin got a whole family?
Yeah, but no, his cousin was actually gay, so his cousin probably ain't feel no kind of way about it. It was all the straight cousins that was like, yo, what the fuck is you doing? Like, what's happening here? It's always the good cousins that suffer and catch strays all over.
I know one thing. Kanye mom up there in heaven talking, I'm gonna fuck him up when he come up here.
Look, man, hold on. According to conspiracy theorists, Kanye mom never died. It's been a lie all this whole time. Her and Tupac, same shit. He did it.
Both in Cuba.
Did it for the fame. I mean, first, all right. Anyway, yeah, I like long ass hip hop songs, remixes and shit. But I found this dude who does mixes on YouTube, and he calls it like perfect mixes, and it's like PURR FECT, and like he mixed Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks, and he mixed a long ass version of Call Me by Blondie and Heart of Glass. That shit's on fire. That shit. Yo, speaking of Heart of Glass is one of the best songs ever recorded. That shit is the truth. That shit is the truth. For real. I definitely fucks with some Blondie. Shit. Evelyn, you out? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. We about to be out too, man. We are coming up on the second hour, and it's not gonna happen. We got it. Matter of fact.
Have a good one, Evelyn.
All right, we got 48 people, 48 votes on the poll. Let's see how it goes. Let's see, what kind of music motivates you to work harder or faster and can make the time go by? 52% said hip hop and R&B. Not really surprised. I'm not really surprised, but I'm a little surprised. All right, 31% said rock music. 6% said big band or jazz. And 10% said pop or techno. I'm surprised that pop didn't get more hits. Because like 80s pop, you can run off like 80 songs, really. You know what I mean? So it was so much variety for so many years, I was listening to Always Something There to Remind Me. Yeah. I was because
forget you, girl.
Look, in the 90s, I bought a box. No, not a box set, but you know how them late night commercials used to come on like, yo, we gonna send you like a 20 CD set. All that 80s shit, man. Like,
Can I ask y'all something? Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all heard of this group. Ambrosia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's my fucking shit. You're the only woman that I'm dreaming of. That motherfucking group had some shit, boy.
I like 38. I like 38 Special.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like Tommy Two-Tone.
Yeah. You know, it feels so good when you have a variety of music instead of these today's youth. This generation, the parts of the other generation, never really broadened their horizon with music. You know what I mean? They never, like, even with today's rap music, you figure, well, I listen to today's rap music, but let me listen to some of that old school shit to see where it really started at. They don't do that. You know, they don't do that. Like when we used to listen to rap music, sometimes we want to know where the sample came from, and even when we listened to it, we would even sit back and know where the sample came from. You know what I mean? You like shit. They be mixing that shit in there like that. It's supposed to because that's where it came from.
Yeah, Tommy Two-Tone. Jenny, who can I turn to?
What about our house in the middle of our street? Our house.
No, I don't be counting that shit because if it wasn't for that video, we wouldn't even care about that song.
No, hey, listen, I used to use this when we.
I think you like the song because of the video.
You got a Steven 87 Madness. You right. That was my group. Them, especially even with Paul Simon. When Paul Simon came out there with that me and Julio back in the schoolyard.
Yeah.
That and if you be my bodyguard, that shit. I love the song, but the video had me rolling with him and Chevy Chase in it.
Yeah, videos did a lot for a lot of artists.
They did a lot for a lot of fucking songs. Yeah, a lot of artists, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real, man.
Yeah. A lot of cats got over in the 80s. They really did. That's why there was so many damn one-hit wonders.
That's true. That is true. What is his name? Where the Bremen want to know? Do we listen to gay ass R. Kelly and Puffy? Well, let me put it to you like this: Puffy was a producer. R. Kelly was a producer singing. Now, I don't listen to R. Kelly, but it's one song from R. Kelly I listen to, and that's because it's a gospel song. But if it should pop up on my algorithm, then maybe I might listen to it. Because that shit he did with Biggie, you know what I mean? When Biggie said, "You was the Reebok vandal, now you wear Chanel sandals. I made you. Why would I play you?" Like, damn. Every day and night I pray. Shit, you see what I mean? I'm gonna play that shit when we hang up. You started that shit. I didn't want to listen to R. Kelly until you brought that shit up now.
You can't go wrong with R. Kelly.
Listen to me some Tennessee whiskey, Chris Stapleton.
Go ahead and do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah.
The world's greatest.
All right, we out.
Even 87 night real crazy. Stay safe. Listen to your Tennessee whiskey and enjoy your night, Kim, son, boy.
Thank you.
We get. You know, we can listen to. It'll be all over in the morning.
Hold on. There's another ad lib that I was okay. Hold on. When I feel, Lord, Dad, I call you. Hey, what she say?
When I feel, Lord, I call you. And you answer me.
Yeah, that's how I get in. Yeah, that's the one. That's my ad lib right there.
Take the time and go home. And
What I feel, what I feel.
was killing that song, man. When the beginning of the song came, when she started singing, she sounded like that drunk aunt.
Yeah, all right, Troy. No, you're not doing this shit again tonight. You're not doing this shit. You're not doing this shit tonight. Nah, you're not extending this shit. You're getting the fuck out of here.
I know it's late. Love y'all, man.
All right, man. I'll see you later.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
All right, let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious September 5th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. We get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. We get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. We get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. Hold on, let me get this thing together. Julie Washington, happy birthday to you. And also to Kenya Styles and Pam Roundtree, and Nicole Baker, and my girl Donna and highly favored Brown Cade, and also my cousin Mark Sonny Branch. Last but not least, I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious September 5th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out. Rock on and do the damn. Rock out. Rock on to do the damn. Rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. I got you on the 27th, Stephen. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, sometimes you need a song to get you through a hard times of the day. You gotta try to make a way. I say, yo, throw on a long version. We got to get through this thing. And I say word when I hear my favorite song come on the radio. I remember back in them days, I'm about to record it, yo. Yo, make sure that you keep the box steady. Make sure there's no static while you're at it. Everything is going to work out fine. I'm going to make sure that I'm listening to Power 99, 98 hot hits. That's that Philly shit. If you ever came around here, you remember it. Everything still got good when I started listening to my own shit and got understood. Yo, there's more than just what they pick for you. No radio program is what we do. Ain't nothing wrong with listening to the box, but you might find some hidden shit and knock you out your socks. I wish they bring back record stores because that shit used to have me fiending for more. Tuesday used to be New Music Day. You remember that shit? Every week I used to have to say, gotta go on down the sound of Market Street, sound of Germantown. I ain't fucking around, clown. Gotta get my new stuff, and I'm going to listen to my shit. Walkman was tough. I had the yellow one with the yellow phones. You know what I'm talking about. They fit in your ears, oh. Yeah, the A's was that work, but I don't miss that shit. I wouldn't go back. Yo, shit was still kind of rough, but we got through that shit like 8 is enough. And I know that the time will come again when I'm going to remember these times in 25, my friend. I realize now that I'm only 25 years from 80. That shit is kind of crazy. Gotta keep your health. Your health is wealth. I ain't trying to do nothing but hurt myself. But sometimes I might, because I never know what's going to happen in the middle of the night. Keep my head on a swivel. You do the same. And I'm going to make sure that me and you, wild and tame. We gonna get it together. We gonna make it right. We got seeds to raise for the days and the night. Gotta set an example. Make sure there's ample for these motherfuckers understand they can't trample you. Trampoline, I'm jumping on down like Vaseline. Yo, yeah, greasing them around. But I ain't never gonna be slimy. Them days behind me. I never really did none of that shit but stymie. Was a young boy with a bald head. Nobody even questioned that shit. Don't you think what he said was a little bit crazy to you? Book, we had a whole hairdo. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow afternoon, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the daytime, not at night. On the weekends, we do our thing in the daytime. So 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, come through for the Urban Therapy with Sun show. It's going to be a good look. I promise you. I promise you it will be a good look tomorrow. Or kind of like later on today. You know, it's all good. And I saw you, Jay, about that suggestion about let's say on Friday night, you need to have an 80s pop song show. But Troy and Kim will have to sing all of their answers. I like that. That's actually a very good idea. We're going to get into that. Yo, man, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. Please hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that. Share the show if you do that. Love is love. Peace.